people can spot when people are fakes and all that. You know, you've got to do life with each other. Just be real and authentic.
If I actually be myself, God will attract the people that I attract in some way or whatever because of just who I am.
Hey, I know this is crazy, but do you want to know what the meaning of life is?
What is the way that we keep relationships genuine? Like, you know, once we break out of that bubble, it could be easy to go, right, I'm going to go make a friend because I want to save them or I want to tell them about Jesus. But I feel like people are pretty smart and they're going to see through that. Yeah. How do we make sure that the relationships we're creating are genuine and not just for the sake of trying to share Jesus?
I think for me, it's my heart intention. What's my heart intention starting out on this journey with someone? Is it genuine to get alongside them and be with them through life? Or I think we spoke about it on the last episode, talking about my agenda is salvation, not the person. Yeah. If my agenda is the salvation, things can get pretty funky pretty quickly. Like we've all said, you can read if someone's genuine or if they're not genuine fairly easily. But if my heart posture and my intention is just to love this it sounds so simple. Hey, I just want to love, love this person. If we go out loving people, I think those opportunities will just naturally kind of come about. Yeah.
Because that's like the thing as well, like all what you're saying there, you know, so if our agenda is to just get people saved, okay, so you've got them saved, now what?
Yeah,
Do you just walk away, cool, I've done my bit, tick off the box, like was that person just a means to an end?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Are they then, cool, I've gotten you saved now, done, see you, bye, you know? But, you know, that shouldn't be the end of it, that if we start just connecting with people and building relations over common grounds, you know, great that the church is our passion and salvation is our passion, 110% it should be. But that's not our only passion. We all have different passions in life. Like for me, you know, I love the TV show The Office. I think it's one of the funniest things that if anyone brings it up and talks about instant friends there, we have a connection there. And we build that relationship as you're going there, that then as you're going and building that friendship, you know, Jesus is coming along the way with you the entire time there, that you then incorporate it into one part of the thing that, you know, becomes seamless in that there, that you're doing life with the person and then also, you know, discipling and working on, you know, working life with them and doing it together as opposed to just, cool, go and you save, see ya, I never want to talk to you again, and that's it there. Because then, like we said, people can spot when people are fakes and all that, you know, you've got to do life with each other, just be real and authentic, you know?
Yeah, and to like just piggyback from real authentic, like just be yourself. Like I complicate things. I'm like, if I actually be myself, God will like attract the people that I attract in some way or whatever because of just who I am. And God didn't make us all unique just because for fun. But you know, if He made us all the same, how's that going to? We're all going to be the same. Whereas we're so unique and we attract different people because of who you are and how He's created you and the different things that you love or don't like, you know, different things like that. So I think just be who you are and know who you are in Christ, and that also will help you. It'll be simple.
I like the idea of removing expectations as well. I love that The Office was the connector, and that regardless of if you're in the church or you're not in the church, we're all human.
Yeah. Thank you. What a shocker,
Every single one of us is human, and the bridge is the humanness that we like particular things and we do things, I don't know, a certain way. For me, in my humanness, I really enjoy skating. It's something that my wife actually enjoys as well. I remember back when we had just started dating, one of the first things that we actually did together was I taught her how to drop in at the skate park.
Any injuries?
Actually, yes. Oh my goodness. Actually, my wife broke her arm while skating with me.
Oh no.
Yeah, at one point in time. It was actually the day that I asked her if she would be willing to date me, and she said yes. And we went to the skate park that day, and she broke her arm. I kid you not.
And then the ER afterwards. What a first date.
We prolonged the date at least.
Oh, there you go. Smart move.
We ended up
taking notes
at the hospital afterwards. That was our first day of dating.
Imagine.
And you evangelized somebody and told them about Jesus, yeah?
Not on
That's where I thought this was going.
not on that day, but on other days, Joe. Yeah, we have. It's so awesome. My wife she's such a nurturer and a carer and a female presence, and me, I'm a bit outgoing, boom, 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 and I really enjoy skating, and I will just start talking to the people that are at the skate park, young or old, it doesn't really matter for me. But this one particular example, there was a bunch of young people and I was just skating with them, and it was awesome. I really connected really well with a couple of the boys there, and I actually just said to them, hey, I know this is crazy, but do you want to know what the meaning of life is? And it's a bit, I don't do it all the time. It's a little bit out there. It is a little bit in your face, but everyone, when I've found when you ask, do you want to know what the meaning of life is? They're kind of like, yeah. And sometimes it's like, yep, cool, yes. Or sometimes it's like, oh, you're a bit of a weirdo. So I'm cautious. I try to be obedient to when to go. But they're like, heck yes, please. I want to know. I'm like, all right, awesome. And
Did you just land a kickflip for this?
Yeah, that is it.
This guy is so cool.
And I actually just keep chalk in the back of my car. I've shared this on a previous yesHEis thing as well. And I get the chalk out and I just go through this kind of process with them. And it's really cool with the chalk at the skate park because there's something happening. And that one person that I'm talking to, suddenly another person joins and another person joins and another person joins. And before you know it, there's 5 to 10 people standing there watching you show why Jesus is the meaning of life, essentially. It's really good and awesome, and there's great questions that come out of that as well. And I always make sure in my car that I've got some Bibles or just something to be able to give as a point of reference as well, something physical, which is great. And
it's amazing. The thing I love about that is, though, you said you asked them a question. Do you want to? Yeah. So it sparks their interest, but you're also almost putting the control in their hand.
Yeah. Asking permission.
Yeah. So they're going to be more open to receive if they've said yes, and then you're like, well,
let me tell you.
Yeah, I think that's amazing.
I want to talk more after about
No, what's it after the cut?
Yeah.
Bonus footage. Well, imagine this thing becomes a segment that's like they constantly.
We're going to talk about it in the parking lot.
We'll never get home.